Hey guys, so I just realized I accidentally recorded the video vertically. Ignore that, it's one of my first videos, so I'm not used to recording. But in the next videos, it won't be like that because I'll actually turn it sideways and record horizontally. So, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to show anybody that watches this an easy way to set up a catfishing rig. It's pretty simple. About anybody can do it. You just have to know how to tie a simple knot. But the first thing you're going to do is on the end of your line, you're going to clip some of it off, and that'll be used here in a minute. I usually cut about 10 to 12 inches off, maybe a little bit more. And then you're left with the main line that's connected to the rod. And what I would normally do is I first attach a sinker that has a slip ring on it. And you just put the line through the slip ring. And the way that this works is so whenever the fish picks up the bait, it slides and the fish cannot feel the weight on the end of the line, because sometimes if it feels the weight, it will end up dropping it when it's trying to take it because it can feel tension. So after that, this is optional, you don't have to do this, but I usually take a little bead that stops it from hitting the next part. This bead can prevent your knot from breaking and losing a fish. So I usually just go ahead and use the bead unless I don't have one. But the bead goes on next. And then you're gonna take a normal barrel swivel. If you can't find it at a fishing store or something, I'm sure that one of the people can help you find it. And all you do is tie the end of this line onto one of the hoops on the barrel swivel. I usually use a uni knot because I've found it to be the strongest. And there's plenty of videos on YouTube on how to tie a uni knot. But for the sake of speed, I'm not going to show it on this video. Maybe I'll show how to tie a uni knot in the future. But you can basically use any knot that's durable, but you don't want to use a weak knot. Whenever you're fishing, you can't just tie a simple knot like you use for everything else. You do. Alright, so that's tied to this end. I'm going to clip off the excess, so that way we don't have that snagging on stuff. And you're going to take the line that you clipped off earlier, and you're going to tie one end of it onto the other hoop of the barrel swivel. So that way it's going to end up being the barrel swivel in between the two lines. Alright, I'm going to clip off the excess of that. And now your rig should be something, if I can hold it, similar to this. The sinker with the slider and the bead, and then the barrel swivel, and then another piece of line. So the last part is to tie the hook on the end. I usually use a circle hook. They look like this, because a circle hook, even if you don't get the hook set, the fish will actually hook itself when it's trying to swim away with the bait. And whenever you're using a circle hook, if you choose to use a circle hook like me, is you don't set the hook the traditional way of fishing. Whenever you get a bite, you just go ahead and start reeling, and that'll set the hook good and better than jerking it like a traditional hook. And I'm just going to clip off the excess, and that is your catfish rig. So whenever it takes the bait, let's say the sinker's on the bottom of the lake here, and the fish takes it, I'm going to slowly pull this hook like a fish is taking it. It's going to pull the line through that instead of picking the whole thing up and filling the weight like if you were to directly tie it to the line, which is where a lot of people end up missing bites that they get because the fish feels the weight. But the main purpose of the bead, as you can probably see now, is to go in between the sinker and the barrel swivel. That way, whenever you're casting, there's no way for that weight to get stuck on the barrel swivel, and it won't be constantly bumping your barrel swivel and the knot there. And eventually, if you let it hit that, it'll end up breaking it. So the bead comes in really handy if you have one, but then again, it's not optional. It's not completely necessary is what I'm trying to say. But that is your simple and basic catfish rig. If you like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. This is one of our first videos on the channel. If you like it, subscribe. But in the next few videos, we're going to be actually using this rig to try and catch catfish at a local lake. And we're also going to be vlogging whenever we go to look at fishing stuff, and we're just going to be basically consistently uploading on this channel. So if you like it, go ahead and thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.